the man came back from the dead, stumbling out of the morgue. He made his way into the heart of the city, lifted a manhole cover, and reached straight into a high-voltage line. A crowd quickly gathered around to watch. A nearby officer sensed danger. He immediately began clearing people from the area, and called for backup. Soon the strange man was surrounded by police. He had no intention of hurting anyone, but the police insisted on taking him down. Forced to defend himself, he finally revealed his power. With a deafening roar, a massive shockwave burst forth, blasting everything around him away. The police launched their attack, but before the bullets could even reach him, they were swept away by the crackling electric arcs around his body. Just as things were spiraling out of control, Spider-Man made his dramatic entrance. The two greeted each other like old friends. As it turned out, this strange man was Max Dillon, an electrician Spider-Man had saved earlier that day. After a freak accident, Max had gained powerful electrical abilities. He and Spider-Man quickly reached an agreement. As long as the police held their fire, Max would not use his powers. But just as Spider-Man relayed this to the officers, a sniper suddenly opened fire. Furious, Max lashed out at the sniper with a bolt of lightning. Spider-Man tried to intervene, but was blasted away by the surge. The electric shock fried his left web shooter, leaving him badly injured. Then something changed. The massive screens that had been showing Max's image suddenly switched to Spider-Man. Max had always craved attention, and seeing this, he assumed Spider-Man had planned it all along. Enraged, he slammed both hands into the ground, sending a violent surge of lightning straight at Spider-Man. Spider-Man's spidey sense flared. The electricity shot up the metal railings. Innocent people nearby were in danger. Thinking fast, he used his right web shooter to fire a web barrage, catching a falling police car, and saving civilians one by one. Max took it as a challenge, and unleashed his full power. The force of his attacks far exceeded what Spider-Man had expected. Knowing he couldn't win in a head-on fight, Spider-Man ripped a fire hydrant from the ground, and hurled it at Max. The explosion sent both of them flying. Max landed inside a digital billboard, grabbed two power cables, and jammed them into his chest. The raging electricity surged into him, as he absorbed it all, plunging the entire city of New York into darkness. Now he hovered above the streets like a god, untouchable and furious. He destroyed every screen in sight, as terrified citizens fled in all directions. Just when he was at his peak, Spider-Man returned, this time with a high-pressure water cannon. He blasted Max with it. The effect was immediate. Max collapsed into the water, unable to move. Even as he lay there, he kept muttering the same words. The more Spider-Man once loved him, the more he hated him now.